In 2011, Stanford's MBA program was ranked first in the United States by the U.S. News & World Report. It has the lowest acceptance rate of any major business school in the world, under 10%, and its typical class size of just under 400 is the most diverse in comparison to peer institutions. Meet Jacob Carpenter. Jacob is one of thousands of students to put his hopes and dreams onto a piece of paper, the Stanford MBA application. Jacob comes from a family of Stanford alumni and scored an 800, a perfect score on his GMAT exam. A Stanford shoo-in, one would think. But Jacob reached out to 60 Minutes last fall to profile his application process and the conflict that it produced. To some, he's the mind we've been waiting for. To others, his mind doesn't belong being at all. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it says here you have no vital signs.
No.
No heartbeat? No blood pressure?
No.
No respiratory rate?
No.
You're dead.
No.
You're a zombie?
No.
Meet Jacob's mother. She is a rogue research scientist that conceived a revolutionary idea that has finally come to fruition. By manipulating the DNA of her own unborn child and directing his developing body to bypass the production of such organs as the tonsils and appendix, she hoped to provide more energy towards direct cerebral development. In essence, she was looking to create a true brainchild. Were you successful?
Absolutely. Jacob is a brilliant young man. I couldn't be more proud.
Jacob's brain has provided 96% of the energy his body creates. The rest of his body hangs on to the remaining 4%, with life too little to even provide vital signs. To some, a brainchild. To others, a zombie. You don't think you've created a condition that'll make it difficult for Jacob to adjust to society?
Absolutely not. Jacob is at the forefront of human evolution. I believe his peers will recognize that and accept him.
They're insane.
Professor Crane is a faculty member at Stanford. He heads a committee formed to ensure Jacob's application is denied for the safety of all those involved, including Jacob.
These people are mad. They didn't raise a child, they grew a zombie. He speaks no languages. He has no vital signs, flailing appendages, eats brains. Come on. You know, I don't care what his IQ is. He's a zombie. And they want to trot him out in the world and expect to be accepted with open arms, and that befuddles me.
So the brains thing.
Oh yeah, the brains thing. I'm a stem cell research scientist, and I consider myself to be more progressive than the average Joe. But this is a hard thing for even me to swallow.
There are a lot of questions and concerns around your diet. You eat human brains. I'd say that's a legitimate fear. You're an intelligent young man. You must be able to see how that's... You must see how that's disturbing to many. Perhaps, but people don't like unfamiliar things. Jacob's ghoulish appearance, inability to communicate, and flailing appendages, terrifying as they may be, are not his biggest hurdle. His brain diet is the biggest concern to fellow students, faculty, and the entire community. Jacob may be in luck, though. The advancement of artificial intelligence and synthetic tissue happening right here at Stanford are affording some scientists to bet Jacob won't have to change his diet. In fact, prototypes of artificial brains are already in the works.
It's like making veggie burger for zombies.
You're laughing. You find the situation humorous.
Humorous? No. Exciting? Absolutely. This young man has a brilliant mind. A brilliant mind. And we have made a mess of our world. A mess. His mind is a window through which we can approach solutions to today's issues in ways never before possible. Economics, environments, religion, all of it a mess. All of it. Jacob may be our answer.
Some say his inability to communicate may be a barrier too great to overcome.
Perhaps someone should have said something to Stephen Hawkins.
Stephen Hawking has Lou Gehrig's disease.
Indeed.
Jacob Carpenter's a zombie.
Cooper.
It's what a lot of people think. Some say you're wasting your time, what you and Jacob are trying to do, trying to prove. It's impossible.
Impossible. The grounds through which imagination grows.